Hey everyone, so before I do my normal introduction, I want to say something in Spanish. Hola a todos, este es un tutorial de guitarra para Yahweh will Manifest de Oasis Ministry. Este video estará en inglés, pero los mismos acordes se aplican a la canción original. Gracias. And I am so sorry. I don't speak Spanish very well. Lo siento, hablo español muy pequeño, but I tried my best, so here it is. By the way, this song is originally in Spanish, and that's basically what I said to my Spanish friends. It's originally in Spanish, but they just released an English version of the song, so I'm going by the English version because it's easier for me to teach, but the chords are the same between the English version and the Spanish version. So let's do my normal introduction. Hey everyone, this is a guitar tutorial for Yahweh Will Manifest by Oasis Ministry from the Dominican Republic. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel, give this video a like, comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. Additionally, if you're interested in any of the gear that you see today, there are links in the description below. If you want to go deep down inside my brain, you can check out my book called How to Save Catholic Schools. I worked as a teacher for over a decade, and 8 of those years I was in Catholic schools, and I think this book would really be of interest to you if you're in any way, shape, or form involved in that. You can go check out my spread shop. It's linked in the description below, and if you want to donate to my channel directly, you can also do that by clicking the 3 dots next to the like button, and you can go from there, and I really appreciate it. So grab your guitar, and you don't need a capo today, and let's get started. All right, like I said, you don't need a capo. We're going to be playing in the key of G, which is really the key of E minor. It's the relative minor of G. And here are the chords you need to know. E minor, D, C, B minor, D over F sharp, and that's about it. So those are all the chords you need to know. Now you might notice that I use a C2 shape. You can also just do a regular C, and you might see me do that more often than C2. So I'm not sure why I showed you that, but anyway, here's how I play those chords. To play E minor, I'm just putting my index and middle fingers down on the A and D strings of the 2nd fret and strumming everything. For the D chord, I'm putting my index finger on the G string, 2nd fret, ring finger on the B string, 3rd fret, and middle finger on the high E, 2nd fret, and this is D, but I don't strum the low A and low E strings. For C, you can do the traditional shape. You put your index finger on the B string, 1st fret, middle finger D string, 2nd fret, ring finger A string, 3rd fret. Just don't strum the low E, but you can do everything else. For C2, if you ever see me do that during the song, you can put your middle finger down on the low A, 3rd fret, index finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and ring finger and pinky can go on the high E and B strings of the 3rd fret. Like the traditional shape, do not strum the low E. Finally, 2 more chords, D over F sharp and B minor. Let's start with B minor because it's used more often than D over F sharp. D over F sharp is only one time, but B minor, I'm going to use the barred chord version. Bar the entire 2nd fret minus the low E. Put your middle finger down on the B string, 3rd fret, ring finger and pinky can go on the D and G strings of the 4th fret. This is B minor. All right, and D over F sharp happens only once, kind of near the bridge of the song. Index finger on the low E, 2nd fret, middle finger on the G string, 2nd fret, ring finger on the B string, 3rd. And that's all the chords you need to know. Now, if you're kind of confused on how I play those, don't worry. I'm going to put the chord diagrams on screen as we play through the song. I'll go over some strumming patterns that you can use. And I have to say, this is very synth and bass and drums heavy. The guy that plays drums in this version of the song, so good. So you got to check this out. I think he might have a metal background because he uses some double bass, which I love. So don't worry. I'm going to break down the song more after we play through it. So here we go.
C, D, B minor, E minor, C, D, E minor, C, D, minor, C, D, C, D, E minor, E minor, C, D, E minor, C, D, E minor, E minor, C, D, E minor, C, D, E minor, E minor, C, D, E minor.
Come on, if you believe that the Spirit of God is
Hold that E
manifesting in
minor.
this place. Si tú crees que la presencia de Dios está aquí en este lugar, levanten sus manos, lift up your hands right now, and we're about to provoke the atmosphere right now. The Holy Spirit is about to come
C.
in just like the day of Pentecost. Just like the day of Pentecost, I declare that right now.
B. E minor.
That the Holy Spirit will begin to manifest Himself.
D.
Whatever you're praying for, whatever it is that you're calling
C.
on God for, I believe that right now, just like in the upper room, that the Spirit of God will
B.
descend. The Spirit of God will
E
come
minor.
like fire and like wind. So right now,
D.
as you begin to lift up your voice, levante sus voces ahora.
C. B, E minor, D, C, 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 B, E minor, D over F sharp, E minor, C, B, E minor, D, 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 C, C, D, B minor, E minor, C, D, E minor,
Well, everyone, I hope that I was able to help you out with that tutorial, and I am on a mean streak when it comes to forgetting a chord when I'm introducing all the chords. At the beginning of the video, there is one chord that you need to know when you're playing the song, and that is just regular old B. Now, it should be a B7, and I'm going to show you how to do it in two different ways. One is the easy way, and you've seen me do it in the video. Put your index finger on the A string 2nd fret, ring finger on the D string 4th fret, pinky on the G string 4th fret, and you're strumming everything except low E. Now, that's not necessarily a B7, but you can play it this way if you're playing a B7, which sounds very, very old-timey. And that's the bar chord version, like a jazz guitarist would play. But I would say if you were to do a B7, just do it near the first few frets, because all the other chords are in that same area. Put your middle finger on the A string, 2nd fret. D string is covered by the index finger on the 1st fret. Ring finger is going to go on the G string, 2nd fret. Pinky on the 2nd fret, high E. And that's B7. When I hear the song, I had a hard time understanding, is it B minor, is it B major when it comes to the chorus? Because you could start with C, D, Elohim, which sounds fine. B minor does sound okay. But if I play the open B, I'll try to sing that for you. Yahweh, Ra, Elohim, Shaddai. So actually, it doesn't really work, at least for that portion of the song, but you will need that for the bridge part, at least in the second 2/3 of the song. So make sure that you're using a B7 or really just a B major or B power chord, because it doesn't sound like a B minor to me, at least when I listen to it. But if you have the official chart, go by that. Don't go by me. My ear is starting to get old. It's just the way things are, you guys. When it comes to a strumming pattern, here's what you can use. That's what you could use. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, whatever your drummer is doing, make sure you're gelling with them, because they're going to set the tone for how you're going to strum. Now, that strumming pattern that I just showed you, that can apply to most of the song, but it can't apply to everything, especially when it's building. And I'll be honest, yes, this song builds a lot, almost the entire way through, but just keep that in mind. Whatever they're doing, try to complement what they're doing, and don't try to overplay or try to play on top of what they're trying to set for the band. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can click the 3 dots next to the like button. You can go from there. I really appreciate it. Check out my spread shop, and go ahead and check out my book called How to Save Catholic Schools. It's on Amazon right now. So go check it out. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and God bless.